Alex, one of the things that I've observed, and I'd be really interested to get your view, is when you talk to salespeople about a sales process, that word process gets some potentially some very negative reactions. So I'm just wondering what your experience is of that, and why is that?
So first of all, we've got to be careful not to generalize. We need to acknowledge that 5% from our experience of sales professionals do an amazing job. And what is interesting, if you look at that 5%, very often they have learnt their craft through using a process. And that's the nub of the issue here. A process is incredibly liberating if handled well. And if you think about a framework rather than a process, think about having freedom within the framework. That's really powerful, but not when the freedom becomes your free choice of what you choose to do and what you choose not to do. So there's something around rigor here without making it confining and stifling to what you do.
Yeah, and I guess that's an important thing because ultimately we've spoken before about when you're engaging with a customer, you're engaging with another human being. So it can't be by definition a fixed process. You need that elbow room to which to breathe. So let's take that on. And how does having a framework really help you?
Well, let's just think about comparing what we're talking about here with sporting excellence. So a couple of my passions, one's rugby, the other one's Formula One motor racing. So just have a look at the way that those teams drill and work and practice and are coached. So for example, the kicker for rugby, you'll notice that they go through a routine. It is a process that they have defined and they stick to rigorously. Formula One racing teams now change tires and 4 tires in less than 3 seconds consistently. I mean, that's extraordinary if you think about what needs to happen. But the only way that they get to do that is to use a process which is monitored, which is coached, and which is drilled. And it's the same in sales. If we want to be really, really good at what we do, we've got to be comfortable that actually we'll get better if we have a process which is coachable and measurable. And then that's when we can start to get those significant gains, improvement, and open the door to that 5% club.
Okay, interesting. So having a framework, it's coachable, it's something you can drill, and ultimately, if you use those sporting analogies, it makes you do it better and potentially faster, so it's more efficient.
Absolutely. Spot on.